my name is Marjorie Foley Walsh. I am a proud SMCM alum, undergraduate 2009, MAT 2010. And I wanted to participate in this online talent show because I think that it's really important for students to have access to the arts. And I still remember working with students during that summer program before I started my master's program. And so with that in mind, I thought I would dig back to some old journals and find poems that I wrote during my time at St. Mary's. I also thought, since we're all stuck inside, it would be a great time to do some traveling. So my first poem comes from the Poetry England tour, which I was fortunate enough to take in 2007. And my first poem is about rain, because I don't think there's anything more quintessentially British than talking about the weather. So this poem is called Morning Drizzle. The rain is merely a mist that settles and clings to my body. I am damp and foreign. I want to shed this unwanted layer, throw it into a laundry basket, but it won't come off. You can fold back the clouds so I am dried by the crisp sunlight, but there is no comfort in my starched skin. My second poem comes about 6 months later, though I wrote several drafts of it as I was traveling through West Africa. I went to Senegal and the Gambia as part of a tour with the NITSA program. And this poem is called Ode to Study Tours and Stone Circles. We drive with the curtains closed now. There's a long road ahead. It is straight and black. We sleep now, hungover, sick, bowels and headaches not cooperating. I know what I look like now for the first time in days. We drive with the windows closed now. The wind is strong, we are weak, beaten down by traveling. We don't look now at the undulating landscape. Our eyes are insensitive to its dusty features. I can still feel the stone now, pressed between my fingers as I added it, with a wish, to a pillar at Wasu. I still remember now, 6 months ago at Stonehenge, the grayness, the distance, the rope barriers. I want to describe now the woman I saw today in the mirror. We stop for a cow to cross now. Is that what it comes down to? White flesh walking on black. I recall now the sheep surrounding Stonehenge and how I felt free, for I could climb over fences. But it doesn't compare to now, since I can twirl in stone circles and climb old garrisons, even if I must wear a skirt. I'm on a bus now, not in control of where I'm going or what I'll do. And that's okay now. I should drink more water. My last poem comes a little closer to home. I attended a conference in San Antonio, Texas. And wow, we had a busy schedule, attending different sessions and helping with the fundraiser for a local charity. I found time to slip away to West San Antonio, and I became particularly enamored by the Guadalupe Cultural Center and some of the events that they held there. I jotted this in my journal and unfortunately didn't title it, but here it goes. Uno, dos. I'm relieved my dress shoes cloak my inexperience in silent shuffling. I must follow the beat, since my understanding of Spanish does not exceed the instructor's counting. There's familiarity in the steps, in the sweat, in the struggle to not stand out. And I share in their smiling. I lose all cultural consciousness and throw myself in the song. I'm not a dancer. I'm not Mexican-American, Chicana, or Latina, but I am welcome to share in the experience of Folklorico. So I hope you enjoyed these poems, and I hope you will consider donating to this worthy cause. And thank you so much for taking the time to listen and watch.